Where do I go for changing outfit?
Go to outfit and then just untick the tick mark, the check mark. Hey, we're talking here. I just blew a raptor through us.
Wait, what?
There. Oh, this guy just blocked a raptor through us, and I'm like, we're talking here.
Okay. Wait.
Okay.
Why do I have that?
I was testing out some stuff. That's your that thing comes with your mechanist.
Oh.
That thing, but you could change it to look like something else if you want. That's the mace, which is weird because yeah, it looks like a fist. I'm like, what the heck is that? You could change this to a you can go to wardrobe to change it to something else if you want. Because yeah, that does look kind of weird.
I feel good.
I want to have a rifle.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, so today we're gonna be helping her finish her mechanist. We have one more hero point we can get on this map, so let's try to find it. Oh, yeah, Amor, what did we just do before we start playing? Oh, you're eating right now? What?
Albert and I usually watch anime together. Right now we're watching Inuyasha. And it's been going really slow because it's not like the type of genre that we usually watch, but we had to jump this?
Yep. Who's this lady?
Where are our reinforcements? Evacuate the village.
If you're going across the bridge. Uh-huh.
No, I'm gonna keep on explaining, but you can read.
Yeah,
what was it? What was it?
It was just saying, oh, you need a raptor to jump this bridge.
Oh, till they were already jumping.
Yeah, we already have the raptor.
Oh, so yeah.
What is this?
So we usually watch anime together, but before we watch anime, we used to watch movies.
Yeah.
So Albert came over to spend like Christmas with me, and then we were watching like the story Christmas whatever. I don't know if we're supposed to go this way. And so, you're still fighting.
I'm just gonna help. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna help defend this village real quick because they need some help.
And so. Watching movies, and then we were also watching other movies, and then we've been wanting to watch the Oppenheimer for like days, and we never really watch it. But that'll be another day. Oh, but I was telling Albert, I don't know why. Like I was like, I have asked him before, like, have you watched the Joker? Like, the Joker movie. Honestly, like, I don't think I fully watched, or I don't remember all that well, any, like, not Marvel, the other universe, DC movie.
DC, uh-huh.
But I did watch the Joker, like, by myself, like, a few years ago, and I thought it was a great movie. I didn't really like too much, how bloody and whatever it was, but I thought it was a really good movie. So I decided to ask Albert again, like, have you what do you do?
What?
No, not
you. Are you okay? Oh.
No.
I'm defending the other side. But yeah, you were saying Joker movie?
And so we finally, took into the task of, like, watching the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And so our journey started last week. We watched the Joker on Thursday.
Uh-huh.
And so after that, like, Albert's cousin, the guy that he always plays Ready or Not, I don't know, have you ever told your people that you play Joker with your...
Yeah.
With your cousin?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, I don't know if you ever, like, told them, like, it's your cousin. Anyways, I guess Albert said that he's a big Star Wars fan, so he'd had recommended him the Batman. So right after we watched... Sorry, Batman.
Okay.
So right after we watched the Joker, the next day, meaning Friday, we watched the Batman. And so the reason why we didn't play, it was because well, this is by the Sunday was because they're like, why don't we just marathon Batman movies, you know? And so this is where our journey took us. So now, on Saturday, we attempt to watch. On Saturday? Wait, when did we start watching? Because I think on Saturday we started watching Batman Begins.
We watched the Batman first, the Robert Pattinson one.
Yeah, that's the one I said on Friday.
Yes. Okay, yeah, and then the next day, we oh my god. Okay, yeah, and then the next day we watched Batman Begins, but we didn't finish it because someone fell asleep. No, I'm kidding.
And then today we watch
The Dark Knight. And how did you feel about it?
So it's really, I don't know, it's really interesting, like that movie compared to the first one. So the first one I already have watched. I was telling Albert like I thought I didn't, but actually I have. Actually I have watched the movie because I remember a little bit of the pieces, but I haven't watched the one with the Joker, the one we actually finished watching today. That movie had a lot, like a lot. Like a lot. Like a lot. Like a lot.
like a lot. Yeah.
It did. Wait more. What are we doing now?
We were supposed to go get the hero point, but we got distracted with this with this event.
But yeah, it was good. I was telling Albert at first, like, oh, compared to the Joker, because the Joker and also the Batman are more like, quote,
Mature.
Like, yeah, like, you know, they show more bloody stuff. So at first I was like, oh, you know, like, this is more PG-13. But no, the Joker is pretty brutal. It's also, I feel like they still don't show too much blood.
Yes, you're right. Like, this was during a time when they didn't show that much blood still in, like, comic book movies. But yeah, the stuff, like, the psychological horror of the Joker in this one, was... in The Dark Knight is, like... crazy.
Yeah, like... And then, like, the last 30 minutes, you know, like, you would be thinking, like, oh, it's, like, okay, it's almost done. Because at first, when they got Joker, like, well, spoiler alert, you guys. The first time, like, they got Joker on the... They got the Joker on the, what the heck is this?
Jail?
The first time they got, like, Joker went to jail, like, I thought, like, okay, you know, they got the bad guy, right? But... I was like, wait, it's like there's still like an hour left. But then like 30 minutes before it ended, there were a bunch of stuff happening. I was like, like, yeah, we have only 30 minutes to finish. But yeah. That's how I was like.
You were like, is this gonna be a cliffhanger?
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of right, because I was telling Albert, like, because there was a part, like, for those who watched the Batman, for those who didn't, like, go watch another video, but for those, or skip, I guess, or skip in the future when they're not as alive, but when, like, the Dark Knight, like, there was the part where, like, oh, like, Albert, like, told me, like, oh, he's gonna be killing the bad guy, like, you know, because, you know, like, the part where, like, the Joker's army were, like, undercover, like, they forced them to be, like, they were the good guys or whatever. So, and then you said, like, oh, like, he did it again, and then it looked like Batman was attacking, like, you know, the good people, but in reality, yeah. So I was like, oh, so you know, based on what he said, I was like, oh, you know. And then, you know, Batman is actually, like, gonna be, like, the bad guy towards the end of the movie. But it turns out that, I mean, he still became the bad guy. But it was because of, it was because he that's what he intended to be. Like,
yeah.
You know, it wasn't because of that incident.
Yeah, he had to be the symbol. He needs to be the hero that Gotham deserves. But not the one it needs.
But tell us about our journey, last in your perspective. Like, cause I know you already watched these two movies, but after rewatching them, and also, I guess, what do you think of the Batman and then
So,
Joker too?
so I never watched the Joker, but I heard really great things about it, the Joaquin Phoenix one. So I was really excited to watch it too. I was like, yes, I'm finally gonna be able to watch this. And then the Batman as well, the Robert Pattinson one. I heard really good things about it too. And they said it was a different take on it, so I was like, oh, a different take? Okay, I can't wait to see it as well. It was indeed. That was a take that like no one's ever really seen before. Well, it's like the thing that I told Kathy about was like, where the heck is this hero point? Okay, the thing that I told Kathy about was like, oh crap. The thing I told Kathy about was that, you know, Christian Bale, so Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises, this is Ninja Batman. Ben Affleck from the Justice League, that's Wrestler Batman. And then the Robert Pattinson one, after I watched it, I was like, this is Detective Batman. Like, we all know that Batman's a great detective, right? But they've never shown it. Like, they've never actually shown that side of him, which I'm so happy they did in the new Batman movie, because like it was just detective, it was like noir, you know, and it was great. It was so great.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then there's that, and then Kathy was telling me like, oh, I want to watch more Batman stuff. Like, you know, she's interested in it now. So I was like, oh great, let's go through the legendary trilogy that is Christopher Nolan's Batman movies. And then, you know, by the end of this, you'll be by the end of this, you'll be like, I don't want to watch Batman anymore.
No, I don't think so. Like, I don't think so. I think like
I keep getting feared. But yeah, you're saying?
I don't think so. Like, I was gonna say like, so I guess like from the Joker, like things that were surprising that I like. Okay, so from the Joker, this is my second time watching it, right? I like, you know, how twisted the story is, but I hate the violence, you know, how bloody it is. But even like, I guess one scene that stood up for me, I guess, you know, like everybody must know, like the end, you know, how like he was like, like in the knock scene, right? I'm sure people like already like, you know.
Knock,
yeah. And then he just said like who's this? And he's like, oh, like the guy who killed, like, you know, those people. And then he starts like laughing hysterically. I never had any like, you know, I know like the Joker laughs, whatever. But I thought like, I honestly think like this Joker did a really good job. But, you know, this is my first Joker I watched. And from
Dark Knight Joker?
No. From the Batman, the thing that I liked, it was something that also happened towards the end that I thought, like, you know, I guess that's what changed him. It's when, like, so the Batman, the one with Robert Pattinson, you said?
Pattinson, yeah.
Like when he, you know, he labels himself the revenge, right? People were like, who are you?
Vengeance.
Said, vengeance. Yes, he's vengeance, right?
I'm vengeance.
But then I feel like it really got him, and like that was really beautiful made. How like towards the end, you know, when like one of the followers of the one guy, I forgot, of the Riddle, you know, he like they asked him, who are you? And he said like, oh, I'm vengeance, you know. I thought it was like something poetic.
Did they ever use Batman, like the name Batman at all in that movie?
I think they did. I don't know. But I like, you know, that, you know, like, you know, how like, and then that made him change because it's like, you know, he's also making that kind of impact on his people.
Yes, and it made him realize that, like, oh, this is not the way I should do this.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I'm inspiring people like this, you know?
From the first movie, like, I feel like the movies from Batman, like, trilogy, I feel like a lot of stuff happened because, like, the first one, I wasn't sure who the heck was the villain was at first, you know, like, oh, it's Falcone, whatever. But then it was like, oh, it's the crow, the scarecrow.
Scarecrow. And then there was Ra's al Ghul at the end.
Yes. Yes. And then, like I said, I'm not really up to the comics, so like, you know, the whole thing about like he being fear of bats, but then he became like a bat himself, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, another thing from the Batman that I like, and I think they also emphasize it here too, is that like Alfred in both movies, you know, it's like, oh, like you like, you know, like Bruce always like, oh, you take like who do you think you are, you know, like you're just, you know, you're not like part of the family, whatever. But then like on the Batman, you know, like Bruce, like the Alfred almost died, and then, you know, I guess Batman realized, you know, like, oh no, like I care about him so much. And I think like I also like the same line too, you know, like where like, oh, like you're not part of the Wayne family. You know?
Yeah.
But then again, you know, like even though they say that, I guess they don't mean it. But yeah, so from the
I mean, Bruce Wayne clearly has, you know, a lot of issues with family and everything, but yeah, he realizes that Alfred is basically his like new dad, you know. What is this? Oh, the hero point is here. The hero point is here.
But where?
Above us. Oh, it's at the tip. I think it's at the tip of this pyramid.
But yeah, and so another thing that, you know, well, the first movie is, I guess, building up, you know, like romance and everything.
Between Catwoman, or what do you mean?
No, Catwoman.
Oh, you're talking about Batman Begins. You're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me see. What else happened on the? What's something that stood up for me on the movie, on the first one?
Well, in the beginning it was Batman's origins, right? It was just like, in the beginning he was with Ra's al Ghul's people, and then, oh yeah, and you were like, oh, Batman has a rule, he doesn't kill. And then you were like, and I just killed everyone at this temple.
True. Like, everyone saying like, oh sure, he didn't kill them, but it's like, well, if that's what you want to call it, I mean, he still like provoked, you know, their death.
Yeah.
But
I mean, he said it at the end with Raish, you know, Qui-Gon Jinn. He was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna kill you, but I don't have to save you either." So I don't know. Yeah, there's like some, and I guess like Joker kind of, is this the right way to go up? Joker kind of like identified the, you know, like the, like I guess, you know, the cracks in his code. He was like, oh, you know, like, you're not gonna kill me out of some self-righteous, you know, something, and I'm not gonna kill you because you're just too much fun.
Well, I'm talking about Batman Begins right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm telling you what's my favorite part. Wait, hold on. What is the part, something that stood up for me? Let me see it. I'm trying to think, like, what was the part that stood up a lot for me?
Keep going. Don't fall.
I know, but...
And I know. Turn around. Before you jump. Oh, crap. Okay.
Are you dead?
Yes. Keep going. Don't worry about me. Keep going.
I fell.
Oh, no. Amar, help me. Help me.
I'm trying to.
Help me.
Wait. Let me think. What was the part that stood up for me? I feel like this movie I already have watched it. You're fully dead? Wait, I get you.
I just realized something. When I'm like running away, well, actually fight those things first. You're gonna die. Okay, continue with your thing. Continue with your movie. Your movie review.
Well, I'm gonna see what was like from the third one. I know from the one we just watched, it was like, you know.
When you're reviving me, can you still control your mech like F1, 2, and 3? F1, F2, and F3? I think you can do some special moves. You can tell it to.
But let me see. I don't know. don't know. The second movie is like, I don't know. The third one, this last one, yeah, the last one that we just watched. Yeah, like I said, like too many stuff happened.
Too much stuff happened.
And then yeah, like the thing that I was telling Albert, like I was like, oh, it's PG-13, and yeah, like sure that didn't show, but yeah, like Albert was saying, like the Joker is known for his iconic scene of that with the pen thing imaging. That was sickening.
The pencil, yes.
That was sickening.
So Joker's scenes in The Dark Knight.
Oh my god,
like,
I fell.
It's okay. You can teleport a friend to me if I can get to the top. If I get to the top.
You could fly, by the way, when you're falling.
Yes, I was gonna say. Well, even when I was like quote dead, and you know how I can like kind of run away kind of when I'm down. I was gliding while I was running away. I don't know how that worked.
Oh.
Okay, you can teleport to me now. By the way, I'm at the
You
top.
already there?
Yeah, I'm at the top.
Okay, but let me see. Where's my hero?
Oh, if we had a jackal, there's a shortcut right there. Let me see. Okay, yeah, but
I'm in combat. Hold on, I can't teleport.
Okay. Joker's like most iconic scenes from this movie is, well, he has so many. Almost every scene he is like people are like, it's iconic. But I feel like the two that get memed the most is, you want to know how I got these scars?
Oh my god! And then I feel like he made up different like stories every time.
Yes, exactly. That's the funny part, is that it's all BS. Like none of those stories that he said is actually how he got the scars. It's complete BS. Every single time he just makes up a new story.
Oh my god! Are you in combat?
No, I'm up here. I'm not in combat.
Why is it like I can play when? Oh, because my Miyunki is fighting. Stop fighting!
Yeah. Tell Mizuki to go away. F4.
Okay.
If you do F4, then Mizuki will go away for the moment.
But yeah.
Like, you want to know how I got these scars? My father.
And then
what did he say?
The first one was his father, the second one was his wife.
Yeah, and then I wonder what he would have said to Batman.
Yeah,
because
me
he said it to
too.
Batman too. He was like, oh, by the way, you want to know how I got these scars?
Oh my god.
Okay,
but,
I think that's the last one in this map, right? Did you get 5 out of 5?
Yeah. The only thing though, I guess that it's at fault because I watched the Joker first, like from my first like Joker story. I didn't think his laugh was so legit. Like I like the laugh of the other Joker more than most hysterical.
The first one, or not the Dark Knight one you're saying, like the Joker.
Yeah, the Joker movie, I like it more. Like the.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that one was like impulsive, right? Because it was like he can't control when he laughs.
Yeah, but then when he laughs himself, because there's two laughs. Yeah, the one where like he can help it, but you know how like where there's times where he laughs because he thinks it's funny, like that one too. I don't know.
I see.
I didn't see this Joker laugh all that much. But yeah. Oh, also the part that I thought it was cool. It was that they actually, like, me and Albert and I found out that the love interest of this movie was actually just made up for the movie. So, like, Rachel didn't exist on, like, the comics, I guess. But something that I thought it was interesting is that they gave Batman's love interest to another person. Like the fact that because there's like, cause you know how like when he was like propose whatever and he was like, and you don't have an answer for me, is it because of Wayne? I was like, it's like the typical love story, you know, like it's like Mary Jane's kind of story, you know, with
the triangle, the love triangle, yeah.
Yeah, but so for me it was really interesting that, you know, the fact that she chose another guy over than Batman.
I never thought of that part.
But yeah, I thought it was cool. And then, so that was it. That was a part that stood up for me. Yeah, the Joker. I never encountered the Joker. Yeah, the fact that they were also well in this movie there were a bunch of villains as well. But yeah, like like for me the most interesting part too is like Albert said, like 30 minutes before the movie ended, like there was bunch of stuff happening that. Like like in a regular movie, that's when like like the climax had happened, and it felt like if I felt like I was like, okay, when is the climax? But then I was okay, are we on the climax or like
The climax
yeah.
at the very, very end of the movie for Dark Knight.
And like now we're gonna watch the last not but yeah, like next time we're gonna watch the last one of the trilogy. I was telling Albert that I read that it's supposed to be really bad.